Hello everyone and welcome back to your YouTube channel and welcome to this very simple, very short video of today. Today this video is dedicated to many of my students and many people worldwide that they send me emails asking about SMART goals and SMART objective. So this is a very elemental, very simple, straightforward video, and I must recognize that this video is not a substitute to the formal knowledge that is provided at the university. This video is basically intended to compile some valuable information and experiences that they can help you when you are writing, when you are creating SMART goals or SMART objective. But the first question is, what does it mean SMART? And what you need to understand is that SMART is an acronym, and that acronym is basically based in 5 words in English: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. So again, before I start this video, I want to recognize that this video is not intended to substitute the formal knowledge that you can get from the university. This is a very informative and very plain basic video trying to help people worldwide. If you are watching this video, it's because you are here in the YouTube channel. Please feel free to leave a comment or to subscribe. And if you want to be informed about what we are doing, please feel free to subscribe to the social media, specifically X, former Twitter, or LinkedIn. And also here at the bottom of this slide, you can see the email address in case that you want to email me for any question, okay? And before I start, I want to recognize that these slides and this video are based in information that you can find on Google, on social media, or internet for free. So I want to recognize the credit because I use some parts coming from some material from Sheffield University in the United Kingdom, also Edinburgh, Napier University in the United Kingdom, and some American universities, and especially some openly free information coming from this magazine, Forbes. And if you want to watch a bit more and get more information, please go to the digital media platform from Sheffield University. Here on the top right hand, you can find the link. Well, it's time to go into the content today, and the agenda is very simple. We will start with the definition of goal and objective, and from there we will start discussing SMART goals and SMART objective. We will go for the 5 different characteristics: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound. And then I will show you an example, some closure, and some credits, okay? So what is the difference between goal and objective? Well, goal and objective, both of them is something that we want to achieve. And there is an outcome at the very end of that goal or that objective. The main difference between goal and objective is basically the time scale and the size of the activity. A goal is basically broad and long term, but objective can be very short term and something that can be done in very short time scale and something that is very simple to measure, okay? So what I can tell you is that we can use several objectives to fulfill one goal, and to do that is one of the best approaches, dividing a complex, long, huge task in a small, very simple, but very easy to accomplish activities. And what is the reason, or what are the reasons that we want for defining SMART objective or SMART goals? Well, we want to provide a direction. We want to be focused on what we are doing and having some possibility of measuring the progress. And with the progress and the success in objective and goals, we can sustain the momentum. So it's very easy for us to progress. But now, what is SMART objective or SMART goals? Well, as I said before, it's an acronym based in 5 English words: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. And we want those SMART objectives or SMART goals because that helps us to keep focus. And when we are focused, we can intensify the efforts and increase the chances of achieving our goal. So that is the reason that we want to write and to deliver those small SMART goals and objectives. So the letter S is the first one in the word SMART, in the acronym SMART, and that means specific. And what I am trying to tell you is that when you are writing your objective, you clearly state what you are expecting to achieve. And that must be tangible, that must be concrete. What I am telling you is that everyone must easily understand what you want to achieve, and it must be real, not imaginary, and there must be some quantities of reality that allow you to measure that. So here there are a couple questions that I suggest that you follow if you want to be clear and specific in your objective. And the first question is it clear and well-defined? Or the second question is, it's clear to anyone with a basic knowledge of the work area? So yes, if you answer those questions, you will be writing a specific SMART objective. The second letter is M, and it's coming from measurable, and that means that the objective should include quality, quantity, reference in order that allow you to see if the objective or the task or the goal is successfully achieved. So we need to define features that allow to define the success outcome of that. And I highly suggest that you define something that could be in quantity. So ask yourself, is the goal obtainable? And when will be this completed? How will you know when it has been achieved? What evidence can I show to the people to demonstrate the successful completion? So that is something that allows you to define in a very simple way what you want to achieve, and you can demonstrate that you have done that. The letter A in the acronym SMART is related with achievable, and that means that we need to have an objective that can be done. And there are several questions over here that you can ask yourself. Is there any agreement with all the stakeholders and what the goals should be? Is there a realistic path for achievement? Do you have the relevant authority skills to deliver the objective? What learning and development will be needed to complete this? In other words, you need to ask yourself when you are writing the SMART objective or the SMART goal, if you have all the resources, the skill, the knowledge in order to deliver your objective. Relevant is coming from the letter R in the acronym SMART, and that is basically asking yourself if this objective is relevant to the activities and ambitions to accomplish. In other words, every single SMART objective must be worthwhile, and there must be a reason why it must be undertaken. So ask yourself, does this seem worthwhile? Is this the right time to accomplish this? Does this match our other effort and needs? Are you the right person to accomplish this? And finally, the letter T in the acronym SMART is talking about time bound, because we need to make clear time scale for objective and also goals, because we want to define the time what need to be done in order to obtain the outcome. And you can ask yourself, when does this have to be done by, and what can I do in the 6 week, months or now? So something that is really important is that the time scale will depend on the size of your objective or your goal. So another thing that is very important is that the smart objective or goal, they must be specific. And that means that you need to answer the 5 W questions: who, what, when, where, and why. If you are able to provide answer for all of these, well, you will be safe for writing your smart objective. Who? That is related to the people involved in the achievement of the goal. What is related with resources and what is needed to accomplish. When is related with the timeline that you need to anticipate in order to achieve the goal. Where is the question maybe not always apply, but is defining the location of the relevant events for your goal. And why is the reason for that goal. And if you are able to answer all those 5 W questions, you will be fine for your progress. And now, how big or how many are the SMART? Well, you need to be careful, because the size of your goal or the size of your objective will define the resources and, what is important, the successful achievement of that. So there are different types of goals. For instance, increase the profit of the business, or make a prototype of one piece of software, or improve the performance, the efficiency of one product, or reduce the active power losses in the distribution network, or save money coming from the heat waste of one thermal power plant, or develop someone, etc. So it's very interesting that the goals can be defined in different types and dimensions. Here there is a small template. This template is coming from the documents that I already explained in the credits. And you can see that there are several questions related to the 5 different dimensions of the SMART objective or goal. And if you are able to answer all of them, where you are correct with your objective. So here I have an example. This example was not created by myself. This example is taken from the Forbes magazine that is openly free and available on internet. And this is a SMART goal for professional development. And over here you can see that the professional goals say, I am going to increase the sales. But we need to fulfill the 5 different dimensions. Specific, I'm going to learn about social media marketing and invest in social media management platform to start to growing an online audience of potential customers. Measurable, that means that the goal is to increase by 30% within the next quarter. Achievable, I can afford the subscription for an online provider, and I have moderately successful business that can handle a large increase in customer demands. Relevant, I want to grow my sales volume so I can buy a new vehicle for the business. And time bound, I will subscribe to an online learning provider tomorrow, and I go through all their instructional material to learn how the platform works, and I will build a social media strategy to deploy in 2 weeks. So you can see over here that I try to create something that is specific. I will use social media marketing to increase the audience for 30% in the next quarter. And to do so, I will use online learning provider, and I will do that starting tomorrow, and I will deploy the strategy in 2 weeks. So this is a very clear example of a smart professional goal. So we are almost reaching the end of this video, and before I finish this video, I would like to recognize publicly that this video has been created with many documents that they are fully available for free on internet. And you can see that some of those documents are coming from British University, Sheffield University, Edinburgh Napier University, but also from this very important magazine, Forbes. And also here you have an additional link for a video on the top right-hand side, where you can go to the digital media of Sheffield University and you can get more information. Well, this is the end of this video. In this video, I introduced the concept of SMART goals or SMART objective using the 5 dimensions over there: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. And I hope this video helped you to understand the concept and also for implementing or writing your SMART objective or SMART goals. And finally, I would like to be emphatic. This video is purely informative and is not a substitute of the formal information and learning that you can get from the university. So I highly suggest use formal documents and formal institution for learning, and that is the reason for the universities. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I will see you the next one. Bye now.